Hey, what is up, guys? It's Simon. We're back playing some Lineage II Revolution. I hope everything is gonna go okay today. Sorry about the microphone issues yesterday, but unfortunately our microphone got a bit shattered. The wire kind of didn't connect properly. So we were using a different microphone today, so hopefully it's okay. Hopefully today we have some better sound than we have before. Just a quick heads up. Last night I left it on all night in Elven Ruins 1. Oh, Elven Ruins 2. And I got next to no bloodstones. No bloodstones whatsoever. And honestly, I'm kind of a bit pissed off with bloodstone farming. I just cannot believe I didn't get any bloodstones or anything like that. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just get unlucky. Alright, so we're going to do through the daily dungeon, PvP, tower, those kind of things. I'm working on upping my R armor, my rare armor first. And then I'll be working on leveling up, getting SR armor. Or getting R for the other ones as well, like getting our headgear, our legs, our boots, our chest, everything. Let's just double check my inventory, make sure everything's okay. Yeah, so my goal is to get this to plus 30. So we'll get the rare armor to plus 30. And then we are going to boost the others. Marcel, though, level 45 and 80k is bad. It's actually not that terrible. I've been focusing on trying to get rare armor, and I realized that the drop rates are ridiculously low right now. Like, the combine rates are a bit low. So I've been not upgrading my gears as much as I should have. I've been pouring it into different things. So that's why it looks hella low. So I am working on upping all of this. I've got to get a ton of equipment. Oh, I'm out of pots. Damn, I'm out of pots. It was a busy night last night then, apparently. I left it on all night, didn't get anything good. No monster cores either, I think. Wait, if we go into the shop, it's cheaper. Let's buy the mana potions. Oh, what? I'm out of Aden? Oh, shit. Alright, we're out of Aden. Damn. Alright, it's expensive. Should be okay. I do kind of need mana pots for this. We'll come back. Alright, let's do gold dungeon. Yeah, let's do gold dungeon. Yeah, I focused way too heavily on trying to get rare armor. I was just upping ace, and then kind of realized that I was falling way too far behind in terms of my my points. So I gave up doing it. I really shouldn't do that. Let me just up the microphone a little bit. Is this okay? Alright, let's try that. Is that better? Can you hear me? Is that a little bit better? Yeah, I have to focus on... Oh, wait. Why do I not... Ah, there we go. Man, I don't like this chest system because, like, you just lose so much time trying to find out where the bloody chest spawns. I don't know why they changed. Like in the Korean version, you get bonus gold based on your combo. So the more combo you get in the gold dungeon, the higher your bonus gold. And now in this version, they've changed it so that you have to knock out the treasure chests in order to get that bonus gold. And honestly, that's just a pain in the rectum, dudes. Such a pain in the ass. Alright, we got this guy. We got this guy. Easy. Easy. Hopefully, while I'm just sending that, nothing else comes up. Let's just get out of the way of that. Yeah, so in the Korean build, it's a lot more like, make sure you don't get hit by the wings. And you get a lot of bonus gold for that. I still have a lot of time. He doesn't have a lot of HP left. What I might do is just knock him down a little bit more. I think I'm going to try and get it. Oh, there it is. Alright. Can you see it on the map? No. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Alright, I'm going to get him down to about 10,000 HP, and then I'm going to go hunting for the other chests, and then finish him off. I thought if you'd kill him, after the the chests spawn and you kill him, you'd get the chests, but they didn't do even that either, so that's just complete shit, really, isn't it? Alright. He's good to go. Let's make sure we get these last bonus chests. There's one. There should be two right now, I think. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? There it is. Alright. And then we'll finish him off. Nicely does it. So we got maximum. Yo, Amika, long time no see. Hopefully this time, yeah, okay. You get a lot more gold if you actually go and find them. I'm not a big fan of that system. I'd prefer the dodge system because I don't know, it doesn't take any time away from you. Alright. Let's make sure I have everything. There's an F. I can't believe I blew through all my gold upgrade. I didn't even think, like, you look at it, you start upgrading, and you just throw away your gold so quickly. I didn't level much since yesterday. What I've done since yesterday is just farm in Elven Ruins, the Elven Dungeon, trying to get Proof of Bloods and things like that, but I didn't get many. And I feel like I wasted my overnight play. Shop consumables. Let's get a few. Let's get 400 potions there and get 400 potions here, and bankrupt ourselves again. But we still have all the quests. I think I did all the daily quests. Oh no, shit. Oh yeah, I've done all the daily quests today. So there's none of that, and we should just upgrade stuff. As you can tell, today I am caffeinated. Yesterday I tried not to drink too much caffeine. So I was really out of it yesterday. But now I'm trying to up my CP. I think I've reached the level where I don't need to worry about levels anymore. They will just naturally come. The only thing I need to worry about is CP. And I know a lot of people say focus only on the CP at the beginning, but part of you needs to get to this dungeon. Like, once you unlock the experience dungeon, I think that's when you can start focusing a lot more on CP, as experience will come much easier for you. And if you get stuck with levels, you can still just do the experience dungeon. You can do weekly missions because your level is high. You can do the better ones. Let's kill that guy and run over here. So that's essentially it, yeah. Like, if you focus only on levels at the beginning, you open up a bit more, and then you could focus on more shit. Your CP naturally goes up as you level up. However, I think 20,000 behind average. 17,000 behind average. So we really need to make that, close that gap, basically. So I'm going to do gear dungeon after... Oh, wait, I have no gold. There's no point. I'll still do gear dungeon. I need the gears. Let's just keep clicking attack. Wait for the skills to cool down. My skills... I feel like I should upgrade some of the skills just for cooldown time. Or MP usage. But there's no point. I'm new to the game, so please give me some advice. We have a video tailored for that on the channel. If you check out, I think it's called Tips We Would... No, that was the original title. That was the working title, Tips We Wish We Knew. The Noob's Guide, I think, was what we did. Unfortunately, it's tailored more towards the other versions of this game because we didn't know how much would change. But most of it is still the same. Work on your CP, work on your levels. Ensure to use the Einhad's Blessing, I think. in the extraction dungeon to maximize your XP gain. Other than that, most of it is done in the in-game tutorials now. If you want a new character, I can suggest... oh shit, I can't believe he was still alive. If you want new characters, I'd suggest... If you're very, very new to this type of game and you want something very easy that doesn't die... not Spellslinger. One of the mage classes are pretty good for that, and the ranger classes. The melee classes do struggle a little bit because you have to get in super close. And in arena, that means you have to close down the gap really quickly between you and your opponent. If you don't close down the gap that quickly, you get absolutely butchered by ranged characters. Because they will keep... The AI does actually stutter step back. It'll step back a little bit, attack you from afar, step back a little bit more, attack you from afar. What you have to do is you have to push them into the wall so they cannot escape. Once they're in that wall, the melee characters just go ham. But it's getting them to the wall, which might be an issue for some. But you have to manually play. You have to manually push them into the wall. And obviously, straight line is better than pushing them diagonally. If you push them diagonally, you waste time. You have to just try to push them in a straight line. And AI will always come in at the sides and push them in a circle. But generally, the best piece of advice actually is never turn your phone off, never close Lineage, and just play all day, every day. Never stop. Just farm. Let's see. So he's gained 10 levels since yesterday. I still can't believe that freaking high. Damn. I think I'm just poor at time management. Let's collect these. Use. Inventory is very important. If you want to spend, if you have some crystals to spare, boosting your inventory is actually a really good way to do it because you get to farm more. You get to like just not have to look at this menu over and over again. I wish they'd actually just increase it by about 50 naturally. I think what they gave us was way too small, especially with the letter event that goes on. Like it just takes up so much inventory space. Let's take a look how much inventory space it takes up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm missing a couple of letters, I think. 12 inventory spaces are instantly took up by a shitty event. Which is ridiculous. Like, this event is actually really shitty. And you lose 11 inventory spaces because of this stupid event. The only thing I'm getting is the enhancement scrolls. Nothing else is worth it. The soul crystal box might be worth it. The Aden box is useless. Soul shots you get thousands anyway, and HP potions you just buy, it's cheaper. Some thoughts on Planeswalker. Planeswalker is really good. Let's just quickly take a look. Character, class. Planeswalker is in Earth? Yeah, so she's pretty good. The best of this type is actually the Abyss Walker. But the Planeswalker is still pretty okay. What you would want is crit rate. You want to heavily boost critical on this. Because the increase in attack speeds, you just want as much critical rate as possible. Crit resist is a thing. And that might hamper you a little bit. But I think stacking a lot of crit onto the Planeswalker is a good idea. But I'd be willing to hear what other people think of Planeswalkers. I haven't actually played one myself yet. Like, I was focusing so hard on my warrior classes, like Slayer. I like Slayer for the dwarf. I really like Blade Dancer. This guy's... I really enjoy playing this guy. I'm always a warrior at heart. I love rangers, but warriors are always a little bit more fun for me. Should I wait? Yeah, let's wait 30 minutes. Yeah, let's wait until 30 minutes are up and we'll go to the sanctuary. So that's everything, right? 2 times, yeah. Temple Guardian I did. Man, I blasted through the stuff today. Alright, let's do battlefields. Should we do battlefield? I want to boost my character first. I have pots. Let's do tower. Tower of Insolence. I should take... I think I could get 1 more floor. 2 more floors. And reset happens at 5 o'clock this afternoon anyway, so I'll just farm... It'll just be mainly farming. I'll try to get a lot of... try to enter a lot of the rifts. That's something new for me. The whole foreign rift thing. The monster rift thing to get the cores. So I wasn't quite aware of it yesterday. But today, like... Yeah, I know what it is. It's actually... It's much better than just sitting there trying to get some cores from monsters. I'm still pissed about soulstones, though. Soulstones literally can just die in a hole in this game. That's probably going to be my first ranty video that I'm going to make. I'm looking at doing it relatively soon, but I really, really, really hate the soulstone system in this game. The whole idea of having 10 of one just to up it from C to B? Bullshit. And then you've got to get 5... Like, you've got to get more Bs and then more As and Ss. Like, it just doesn't feel good as a way to get the boosts, the stones. Also, there's no substats. So the Korean version, Soulstones, have substats. Which grant you like extra attack, extra defense. This game doesn't have that. All soulstones in this game are identical. And although that's nice because they stack, some of the boosts are actually really nice. I'm gonna get smashed if I do that. So let's do some upgrades. Auto clear. 121 runes from those 3 boxes. That's the highest I've ever had. Each box is supposed to contain 1 to 1,000, I think. I've never got more than like 100 points from them. Those are all okay. Oh, I need to collect them from the mailbox. No? No? Everything gets added? Okay. Character, runes, auto imprint. I need to successfully imprint 3 times for a challenge. Fail. Alright. I hate the failure rates on this. 80%. What the fuck? Bullshit. Alright. Absolute bullshit. I hate imprinting. It's good that it has a failure rate. Oh, what I'm going to tell you is something that probably Netmobile doesn't want you to know. You will start swimming in rune fragments later on in the game. Don't buy them early on. Take your time to get up through them. Don't purchase these things early. I think I have over 50,000 on my Korean account, because you just reach a level where it's really difficult to go up anymore through the pages, and you just start stacking them up and you just have hundreds of them. Clan Hall. I think I have a relic to collect. I think I have a relic to collect. No. Did I not put a relic in? I don't have any relics left. Quest. You're the best around. No one's ever gonna get you down. Oh, I should have done that earlier. In the summoning circle. Yeah, I did that one. I have one to open. I'm going for the low level ones. The doggy. I don't know, shadow dog or something like that. Actually, let's see if anyone's got one open. Okay. No, I missed it. Alright, let's do my own. Don't press the shop button. Do not be tempted by the money. Do not be tempted. Alright, it's here. There we go. Use. Yeah, so I'm doing Black Fang right now. I could do someone else actually. Hold on. Let's see. Is there anyone else actually worth doing in the Codex? Like right away? Challenges. Monster Codex. Okay, East and West Talking Island. He gives P attack, P def. Silverhorn's pretty good. Crit rate Red Roost is pretty good. None of the others are any good. Do I get these guys as well? I do, right? Yeah, he's in there. So I can open Necros, Elven Ruins. Maybe Harrowing. If I can do Harrowing, maybe I'd do Harrowing. Maybe it's a little more fun. Shop. I can do Harrowing, right? I can. Let's do Harrowing. So I'm still getting to grips with these summoning stone things. Yes. Public. Then go in. Hopefully we get a few people to join, as it does make it. There we go. Okay. Let's do this shit. So this is how you get monster cores in this version. The summoning stones. They're pretty alright. I just wish you get more cores from it. I think you get like 4 or 5 max usually. Especially on the low level ones, because everyone just tags them instantly and dies. Let's go hunting. Some more. I don't think I've got one yet. Fine. Wait. Auto always wants to take you into the middle for some reason. There's 2 over here. 4 over here. Alright, fine. Let's kill these motherfuckers. Sorry, haven't seen any 11-year-old. What the hell are you guys talking about in here? Bigger bank account, not a bigger. What the hell is going on in world chat? Seriously, world chat is oh, it's just the worst. Absolute hive of disgusting humanity people. And then one of my clanmates just shit talks the whole time in there, so it is what it is, and it is not what it is not. Is there anyone down here? I'm just missing out on valuable time here. There. What? It looked like they were there. What the shit? Alright, fine. Be this way, guys. Fine. Maybe it's 50, half is 25. Let's start shit talk. How many have I got? 17. You guys make me sick. It sounds like I actually care there. Do you think server change for your character will be implemented in the future? Going by the Korean one, no. But the Korean servers had a merging. Like, they merged a few servers together. And then they opened new servers for new players. So what happened was they condensed a few servers together. People would then be more in the game. Like, lower pop servers were merged with higher population servers. But I don't think a server change will be implemented in the future. But it won't hurt to at least tell them about it. Like, I don't know if you'd need to send in tickets. If there's a forum that they look at, I have no idea of any of this. So yeah, you're probably better off talking to them about it. I would hope so, but I wouldn't move servers anyway. Maybe there will be server mergings, but there will be no server swaps, I don't think. I'm not sure if it's possible. Should be. I mean, you just copy and paste data from one place to another, but nothing is ever that easy, I guess. Oh, coffee. Oh, wait, King Spliff is in my guild. Oh shit, yeah, we didn't party. Well, that is a shame. I do have one more though, so let's do another. I should probably do the same guy. You're the best around. No one's ever gonna bring you down. Let's make a party this time, so then everything gets shared a lot easier. I'll try to get everyone in here. King Spliff, come here. King Spliff. No. Retro K. Retro K. Open these people up. Alright, manage party. Invite. Nearby players. Invite, invite, invite. Okay, here we go. I did, buddy. I did. Sorry about last time. I forgot to party. Never forget to party, guys. If Andrew WK has taught us anything in this life, it's that you have to party hard. You know? You just have to freaking party hard. Let's see how many I got. Hopefully I can add these to my stats today. Challenge, Monster Codex. Shadow. Horror Wing. Yay! Alright, level 1. And maybe I should have just gone for the wolf. Doesn't matter. Chest. More rubies. Ah, man, I need more diamonds. Like, I don't want to buy any, but I want to do item draws because I could really do with more items. I'm not gonna. I don't want to bust out my credit card, especially on stream. Like, I could only imagine my wife would catch the video of it, and I would have my head severed, and I would probably be dead. Pretty much, I'd just die. But plenty of cores this time because we're doing party. I should have done it last time. Everyone just got their own. Codify. Register. Oh, nice. Plenty of monster cores in here. Still should have time. I don't know what wave we're on. Are we 11 of 15? Okay, we've got 4 more waves. Bruh, just enhance some stuff. Bruh. Enhancing is a pain in the ass. Plus I don't want to enhance gear that I'm not going to use in the future. I actually had one of my guild members in the Korean server recently just deleted everything from the game because of enhancing. Like, he got up to like enhancement level 20, I think, and then got knocked down to 10 or 15 or whatever it is, the shelves that are in there, and he just gave up. He just quit. It is really annoying to lose your shit, though. Yay. What? Enhancement scroll box? I was hoping for like a massive pile of diamonds. Not a massive pile of diamonds? Oh. The last time I tried to enhance was last night, and it didn't go very well. Alright, let's see if I can get to 9. I don't have any protections either. Let's go. 9. Yes! It's the first time that happened. The first time. But yeah, like, the success rate, 45%. I got more chance of going down than going up. It's retarded. Man, 45 and now just doing journey. I've never focused on it. It's always been that thing where I just kind of do it as it comes up. I haven't gone, oh, look, I need to enhance 3 times. I better do it now. I just kind of take the rewards when they come up. If you focused on getting rewards for things like that, that's just odd. There's no need to focus on getting the rewards immediately. I'm not going to do that. Journey event. So what's my next? So complete journey 1. What's this? Attempt to upgrade equipment 1 time. Clear episode 3-5. I'll get that. 100 monsters. That's easy. And print runes 5 times. Like, I'm not aiming for leveling up these things. This one might be difficult for me. But, like, all these are really easy. If I was looking for them. There are 4 kinds of gear. It's not like you have to max it out. Just put 4-ish levels on or something. I don't have the scrolls. I might have weapon scrolls, actually. But I wanna boost my weapons first. I'm gonna combine these 2, and then depending on what I get from this, depends on whether I just upgrade this. But the idea is to get 2 level 30 Rs and put them together just for the SR. Let's do challenges. What, did I get some more monster cores? Nice. Nice. You keep enhanced levels when you combine. Yeah, I know, but you will throw away your combined levels when you get rare items. At this point, I'm just tempted to say if I get rare items, because I don't think I'm going to get them. Wait, Sabretooth is nearby. Let's kill this mofo. Or unless he's already dead, which he's not. Auto. Okay. Let's help out this Dwarf Slayer. You don't keep your enhanced levels if you don't have them. If you don't use that item anymore. The weekend started. Wait, man, the weekend starts on a fucking... What day is it? A Thursday? Alright, I might just need to... I should finish it. There you go. Didn't get anything for that? Really? I should have got something for that, right? Man, they really need to fix that fucking shit. Dungeon. Extraction pit. Oh, I'll just collect flowers anyway, I don't care. I will try to enhance as much as I can. Oh, wait, don't put auto on. What am I looking for? Yellow. Alright, let's get some yellows today. It looks like it's a pretty yellow day. It looks like this dungeon is in the mood to give yellows. Oh, fuck, no, not a blue. Oh, no, no, don't start doing blues for me, buddy. I need yellows. And reds. And anything but freaking blues. There we go. Anything with blues. What are you using? I'm using Mimu Player. The only issue with Mimu Player is you have to download your APK from another website. Because Play Store will not allow you to download this onto Mimu Player. For some unknown reason. I'm not sure why that happens. I cannot find it at all. So you have to find your way to a pure APK website. Switch those 2 around. And from there, you can install it onto Mimu Player. And I just prefer Mimu Player to Nox. Never use BlueStacks. That's pretty much the rule right now, is never to use BlueStacks. But Mimu Player and Nox are pretty good. Nox, I don't know why I stopped using Nox. I think I just got fed up with how heavy it is, and like closing it off can be a pain. Mimu is really good with the multi Mimu. You can run like, you can easily run 2 or 3 instances of most games with no issue. I run like one game, I run another game, no problem. Nox is the same way, but the weirdest part is if you use an APK, it doesn't actually connect to the real game. What your issue there might be is that you're downloading the SEA version of the game, Pride. There are 2 versions. Nox, you can't use... Yes, you can. You can. Oh, wait, silver. Let me just kill this silver robust rattle thing. Okay. You have to... Let me show you what you need to do. This is on Mimu, but you have to extend this. If you extend this, you can use your directional keys a lot easier. But yeah, when you said that it doesn't load into the real version, you are loading into... Make sure the app icon is the same. Make sure it's the black app icon with the guy standing there and the light in the middle. Because if it's not, then you're playing on the SEA version. There are 3 versions of this game. Korea, SEA, and the global. Don't ask me why there's 3 versions. They just wanted 3 versions. I guess it's so that the versions are a little bit more designed for the thing. It doesn't work with the direct. I don't know why it's not working your directional then. I have it working perfectly. Hold on, Nox player. I had an issue with an old version of the Korean build where if I put the directional on, it would cause graphical glitches. Like you couldn't read words. It just blacked out half the screen. And it would flicker and give you like epileptic fits. But yeah, I use Mimu, and Mimu is just nicer. It works like a charm. I use my mouse keys, my mouse for the skills, and WSAD to move. And nothing ever seems wrong with it. Sometimes it can stick. If you ever play games that require really precise movements, never use an emulator. As a general rule of thumb, never use an emulator for things that require skilled movement. Can you show me where you have your directional place? Yeah, sure, no problem. It's right over the top of it here, and then I just expand it out as much as it can go. There. And it's fine. And then save. And then we're fine. We're good to go. Actually, wait. Have I cocked that up? No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, you can't see that on stream? Oh, I didn't know you couldn't see that on stream. How can I show you? Let me see. I could just move the camera, but that would be weird, wouldn't it? All right. So it is situated. Okay, I'll show you. I'll do this here. I might knock over my green screen. Okay, so you see this? The middle of it is here. And then mine is stretched out like down to about here. So all the way around, it's about this much off the sides. It's really hard to get this. So like this much off all the way around. So you expand, you make the circle bigger, and then it works fine. I guess it opens in an overlay, and that's why you can't see it. Man, I hurt my back doing that. I hurt my back. Oh, shit. I need to start doing yoga or something. Like, oh, hey, any tips on how to decrease? Yes, I do have a tip. If you have super high chaotic, you deserve it for one, because you PK. But if you go to the shop, consumables, 125, and this will reduce by 30. Otherwise, just grind. Just leave your game on overnight in like a really quiet area of one of the elite dungeons, and you'll be fine. Do I want to do PvP? Yeah, let's do PvP. Oh yeah, guilds also have pots. Let me just show you where it is. Guild. I don't know why it's called clan in this piece of shit. It is here. Crucifix of Repentance 60. This will reduce by 30. But let that be a lesson. PK is bad for you. Let's just buy these. Okay. Okay. You're good. Where are you guys falling? Now I understand why they told me instead of others. Yeah, it is a complete pain in the ass to get rid of it. But if you just leave it on over, let's say you download an emulator, you are going to bed, turn your PC on, throw on the emulator, leave it running overnight, you'll just kill millions and millions of stuff. Why should I AFK in elite dungeons? I get more EXP an hour in the normal map. Any advice? Right. The reason why you farm in elite dungeon is you can get the proof of blood, the bloodstones and the star stones, which are used for your guild, which you then will use to buy EXP chests. The other reason is drop rates are higher. There are usually more parties there too. The drops, yeah, loot drops are much higher in elite dungeon. When you head into ads. Let's open these. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my elixirs. Hopefully I have enough to do an attack elixir. Yeah, but normal mobs still don't give that many elixirs. Where do you get EXP? Yeah, the clan hall shop, there are EXP chests. There are a ton of them actually. I just bought them. I just bought them all. Do I want HP? No, I'm gonna save it. Hey, go, get out of it. All right. So in your, there we go. Oh wait, hold on. He's there. Boop. Why is everyone logging in at the same time? Okay. There we go. All right. So if you go to clan, and then clan shop, this the big EXP and the small ones. If you get both of them together, they will give you usually about a level, I think. It's quite a lot of experience in those two, and that's the best way to level up. Did I not get? I didn't get another. Fuck me. So yeah, let's go to dungeon. Let's go to. Oh, there we go. Join. Did he call me then and I missed it? Window wouldn't matter. Okay, everyone. Oh wait, planes at Dion, Wasteland. Okay, we're all in a party already. Hold on. Yeah, do the summoning stone. They screwed. Oh shit, hold on. They screwed up monster core in field. Alright, let's just leave that play. Okay, the lower level the lower level you are, the more actual percentage the chest gives. Obviously. Because it gives a set amount of experience, it doesn't give you a percentage. So it'll give you like, let's say it gives you 100,000 EXP. At level 38, that's like a level. At level, I don't know, 10 for example. If you're very low, it's a level. as you get higher, it's less. Still worth buying though if you're looking for EXP. If you're on the hunt for EXP, it's worth doing. So why Blade Dancer? I don't know, I felt like it. Originally I wanted to do Abyss Walker, but I do just like I do really just like warriors in general. Not a big fan of thief archetypes. Just felt like it. My main character, my other character is a Slayer. Ant Nest 4. Okay. My Korean character was a a warrior. Oh wait, where am I going? Dungeon. And I just liked it. And when I saw my buddies play, are we in Ant Nest 1? When I saw my buddies play Blade Dancers, it looks flashy. It looks really good. Oh, look at you, Pooper, with your little fucking bear. Okay, let me come over there. Yes, sir. Oh, shit, no. Coming. Can you explain mastery? I've had several characters around 35 and I haven't experienced mastery. You know, I have absolutely no fucking idea what the mastery is. It's not on the Korean build. It's not on, I don't think it's even on the build either. The global. I don't know what it is. And it never explains anywhere what it does. I guess it just gives you slightly more stats, maybe? Because you get coins, and then those coins just kind of don't do anything. They just add to your mastery straight away. And I have no idea what it does. Hi, Ninja Bro. I'm going to try and find it. Let's see. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let's see. Now, I had them go to my, in the shop. Not the shop, here. Mastery tokens. Mastery tokens. There are no mastery tokens. No idea. I have no idea what mastery does. Maybe it'll be something in the future, maybe not. I have just zero idea of what it does. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Stop. Reels. I was looking for something. I was looking for something. Okay, let's fuck off. I'm a bit annoyed by this now. Dying. Okay, I play War Archer. Yeah, sure. All the dwarf classes are fun. Yeah, I mean, they are fun, but they are not built for damage. Especially Dwarf Slayer is very CC heavy. You use her a lot. If you do Fortress Siege in your guild, Dwarf Slayers are actually pretty useful because they have 2 or 3 knockdowns. And they can pretty much chain them over and over. If you have 2 of them, I think, and you coordinate, you can keep your enemy constantly knocked down. Constantly knocked down. These guys are just chewing through me. Fuck. Hold on. I don't have any items. Do you recommend anything for me? I'm just level 1. The only thing I can recommend is Enjoy, and we do have a noobs video on the channel. If you want to check that out, it's in the video section. It's called Top Tips for Noobs or something like that. It's basically things that when I started and when a few of my friends started, we wish we knew at the beginning, because nobody, the original the original tutorial for the Korean version was shockingly bad. Just shit. So luckily, they improved it. What I need to do is get some clan buffs going. I don't know if we have any. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm getting chewed. Getting chewed. I'm not getting. Am I getting healed from those guys? Like, I don't think the healing potions are healing me. Not the potions, the healing spells. Oh fuck! I just drew that guy over. Alright, sorry, I'll be back with you. Yeah, but as a level 1 player, just enjoy the game. Find things that interest you. Don't worry about monster codex farming in the map. It doesn't work anymore. And use Einhad's potion. If you use Einhad's blessing in the extraction dungeon, you get a lot of EXP. Also, if you get a weapon with a shiny background, don't combine it ever. Just power it up the other way, because they are rare items. Bro, do me a favor, open your shop for a second. Yes, okay. There's my shop. If you ask me where you want me to look in the shop, I can do it, but I'm trying not to die in here. What is the best starter? The best starter, I would say, if you're not used to the game, would be a elf healer, the elf elder. It's pretty good. Abyss Walker is really difficult to play from what I've heard. They're the most squishy, and they're very skill dependent later on in the game. Otherwise, anything is fine. Anything ranged will generally be better for beginners. But everyone has their own style. Humans are balanced. Dark elves are all offensive and no defense. Humans are paladins. Not everyone has the same mastery shop on the top. That's where you spend the coins. Oh, is there? Really? Oh. Okay. Let me do that in a second. Hold on. I said this mastery thing is new. I'm gonna die if I do this. Hold on. Get over there. Shop. There it is. Ah. Okay. None of this is worth purchasing anyway. Maybe just the high grade equipment box. Enhanced scroll maybe. Maybe just the high grade equipment box, but that's 30 mastery points. How do you get mastery points? Do we know how to get it? Is it just when you level up? But I don't see anything there really worth centering. Garden Sentry was now over. Says it was happening. Yeah, I mean, the Garden Sentry thing, it's... I don't know if it's important at all. I've never seen it. I just collect when I collect. Nobody has time to sit there and wait for the right time. What? How to make the game not lag. Get a better phone. Use a good emulator and change your settings so that it uses the power that you have in your device. Like my PC, I have to change it to like 4 cores and 16 gig of RAM. That's my computer stats, and that improved performance on emulator massively. You get 1 coin per level. So it's 1 coin per level after level 40, right? Because otherwise I would have 46. It's kind of a useless store. Unless they do what Guild Wars used to do, which is when you reach max level, you continue gaining EXP, but you just get tokens. That's how it works in Guild Wars. So you'll reach level 20 or level 80, whichever game you're playing, and then you would get skill points and things like that. Can we stack better in the corner? See, if you stand in the corner, then nothing's gonna come from behind. Nothing spawns in the corner. Oh, get out of it. Alright. 5 more mins. Alright, fine. If you're semi-experienced and want to restart, I'd say Abyss Walker. Dark Elf, Ranger, Abyss Walker. They're probably the most effective class in terms of DPS. But if you want to be extremely invaluable to your team and to your guild, if you like the people you play with, then definitely 120% build a healer. Because they are absolutely invaluable in PvP and PvE. They're really, really useful. I changed everything to low and it's pretty laggy. Are you playing on emulator or phone? Ninja. Are you playing emulator or phone? And what phone do you have if you're playing on phone? Like, I can kind of troubleshoot a little bit. I've worked with mobile phones for a while. But, oh shit, I pulled that guy over. I might change my skill to attack speed. I'll ask my party if they want attack speed or if they want power. I got the power. Galaxy Tab A. Isn't that phone like 200? Isn't that tablet like 200 years old? Let me see. It might just be that it is a bit too old, buddy. Galaxy Tab A. When did it come out? GSM Arena. GSM. Oh, it only came out 2 years ago. 2 GB of RAM. Alright, if you're getting a lot of lag on your device like that, you are, oh shit. Fuck, get out of the way. You might need to ensure that nothing is running in the background. I keep saying this, but it's really important. If you have Facebook installed, like the actual app installed, uninstall it and you will find that your phone will perform a little bit better. It's always on in the background and it will always chew through resources. But just ensure that everything else is closed. Otherwise, I don't know. The Galaxy Tab, I think, is okay for this game. If you're on Samsung, you might be able to download Game Optimizer, I think it's called. And then you can change the resolution settings in there. Change your settings in there, and you'll find that you can boost a little bit of performance. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me just go back to there. If you want something that is top, good luck and be prepared to go into your savings account. You don't need... If you want to be the top, then yes, you will need to spend. However, if you just want to be good, then like it doesn't matter if you spend or not. Teamwork is actually incredibly important at some point. Like 4 or 5 people working together will easily be able to take down people like 20 or 30 higher, 20 or 30 levels higher, if they are uncoordinated. Especially in things like Fortress Siege, which will be coming later. It's not about how high your levels are, it's about your strategy. If you just YOLO attack, you will just get destroyed. Even if you're way stronger. You could be counterattacked. If you don't hold the fortresses, the shrines. But that's assuming the same map comes out in this. They might change that as well. They've changed everything else. I'm not getting that much experience from these guys, am I? I'm starting to think it might not be worth the effort. It's not too bad. Alright. I need to do gear management in a second. What's the app called again? It's like Game Tuner. It's by Samsung. Samsung Game Tuner. Only works for Samsung devices as well. Only installable by Samsung devices. That'll be squashed. No! Oh, I survived. No! Okay. Pooper, take a boost. Alright, I'll do some managing. What's more of a pay to win? Team Fortress 2 or this? Okay. Hence why I said play whatever looks fun. There are absolutely no useless classes. Because I don't think it is. It isn't pay to win, but you will get 1,000. Yeah, it's pay to advance quickly. Which is like a lot of mobile games are usually like that. Pay to advance quicker. Or pay to be at the top for a short amount of time. But I mean, it's up to you what you like. You dumped money into Team Fortress 2. I mean, Team Fortress 2 isn't pay to win at all. It's just cosmetics. Or am I misunderstanding something? I never really got into Team Fortress 2. I was much more into Unreal Tournament at the time. I was a big Unreal Tournament. Good Dark Elf class is Abyss Walker. Abyss Walker is super DPS heavy. Super DPS. Thank you, emulator Jesus. No problem. I've been using emulators for about 2.5 years. I've used all of them. I used Android, and that thing was the worst piece of shit I've ever used. The only good thing about it was you could control it on your phone. You could control the screen on your phone. That was about the only positive I can ever think of for Android. It was horrible to set up. Me, I'm from England. I'm from Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham. Is PR as a class really underpowered? No, nothing is underpowered. They have different focuses. I haven't actually played the Power Ranger. But I assume if you wear green, you will be better than everyone else. But yeah, I don't find anything is underpowered, to be honest. Like, everyone has a role, everyone has a place. It's making the most of what you have. No one is more powerful than the others. I think overall it's pretty well balanced. Everyone says that Abyss Walker is probably the most rewarding in terms of skill. Like, if you're skillful with it, you will do really, really well. But, I mean, that's just opinion. Like, generally I think it's really balanced. I mean, you could say healers are OP as shit because they rarely die. Spell slingers have great DPs from range. Can we not pull this many? Guys, come on. This is way too much pull. Way too much. Man, I wish these guys would use Discord instead of Line. I hate Line. Alright, I'm gonna sit here. All the Dark Elf classes are good. Everyone's good. I don't know why people say it's unbalanced. That made it not lagging. No problem anytime, buddy. It's a Dark Rouge elf I want to play. The Dark Rouge elf would be Abyss Walker, yeah, Abyss Walker. No, they are OP. They do a grab, top damage, but they negate their own defense and range to do that damage. Exactly, but that's not OP. You have very obvious weaknesses. You could say that someone, a team of Dwarf Slayers are OP because they can chain their stuns and you can never get up. They're not OP, it's just a good strategy. Everyone is useful. Everyone has an idea of where to go. If you can close down the Dark Elf, if you can close down the Abyss Walkers early, take them out of the game, you will easily destroy them. You will easily win any kind of clan war. Or Fortress Siege. It's important to note that killing things quickly is not as important as locking things down for a long time. If you can keep someone on the floor for a long time, they're out of the game longer than it would take. Longer than it would take for the respawn timer. Hi, friend. Oh, Bryce, hey, welcome back. 50% to 48, 98k. I'm getting up there. I'm 46. I have 86k. I have a bunch of items. Because I'm farming right now, I'm going to have a whole host of items to upgrade each time I actually die. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get a few things boosted. I'm not doing enhancements. Someone asked me to do enhancements. I'm not doing it on anything but a rare. The scrolls are precious. I have higher CP than standard CP, but as PR, I use 100 pots in 2 hours. So I guess PR is just bad at solo farming. Yes. Most classes are bad at solo farming. If they hit you, if they get close to you, you're gonna have a hard time. I use a lot of pots. The only ones who don't use pots are healers. Motherfucker! As a healer, you will not use pots. Find someone in your clan who is a healer, and if you work together, you are going to farm a lot more efficient. Even by sharing the loot between the two of you, you will farm a lot more efficient. The DE tanks never use pots. I have one, they don't die in PvE. I mean, that's your choice. I don't like the tanks. I'm not a tanky player. I've never liked playing tank. I like to play DPS. I like to play DPS warriors. Because I like to see a lot of numbers like that, you know? It's rewarding. It gives me a sense of progression when I see numbers go up. These motherfuckers like me. I need to stop covering myself in fucking honey. Like, again, like... I'm just gonna stand here. I don't know why we're not in a proper corner, all stacked together, and hope for the best that way. I guess I do need to run around a little bit. They have frontal cone attack heals for like 2k per mob hit. Well, I mean, so anything that's self-sustaining will always be good. When I said only healers, I meant things that self-sustain. But again, in PvP, you will find that you won't hit as many units. Like, if you're one-on-one, you're not going to hit enough units to get that 2k heal off, right? Alright, I just need materials. So in boss spawn ads. Yeah. When bosses spawn ads, sure, you get a boost, but if they don't spawn ads, you're not going to. Plus, if the ads are incredibly numerous, you're gonna have a hard time surviving. Even if you heal, you'll have a hard time surviving because they hit like a fucking truck. The third clan dungeon. Oh man, that is such a clusterfuck. Even if everyone overlevels it, is an absolute. It's a cluster. Like, you will find that even if you're the greatest tank in the history of tanks, you will get knocked down. We have maxed out characters in my guild, and they struggle. He just spawns an army every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds, and they will hunt you down and follow you around. Plus, he has a beam that just one-shots nearly everything. It's a horrible dungeon. It's really difficult. Nice when you beat it, but super difficult. No, not Queen Ant. I'm not talking about Queen Ant. Queen Ant, yes, it's screwy, but imagine that, but 10 times worse. Is it Chroma? Chroma Elite? The third dungeon. So you have Vic, you have the Ant Queen, and then the third one. That dungeon is an absolute motherfucker. I liked my SK, but man, it was a little boring. Yeah, some characters are just shit to play. Some characters are boring. Some characters are fun. I find fun in this guy. I really do like my Blade Dancer. He's really fun to play. Way more fun than a Slayer. Mainly because he has more AoE. They should be down here. I'm going to bring all these with me, aren't I? Please disengage. Oh shit, I've gone to the wrong place. Where am I? Oh fuck. I went the wrong way. How does aggro work in this game? Does tank in this game have taunt? Yes, some of them do have taunt. Some of them do. I can't remember. I think Dark Elf Paladin has a taunt, or the Dwarf Paladin class has a taunt. I have seen taunts. Oh no! Someone left the party. My CP went down. I have seen a taunt. I can't remember who it's on. It's like fuck. I don't know if it might have just been fluff text, because the fluff text in this game uses a lot of keywords from other games, but it's not the same thing. Like, I have seen that. So some skills do. Okay. So they're micro taunts basically, and it's pointless. Gotcha. Roger, Roger. How much Adena will I make an hour if I do this? Not a lot, right? Adena is super low in most places. We are sailing. We are sailing. Will I make a video about the player marketplace? I haven't actually looked at the player marketplace at all. I never look at it. I could do though. I will take a look. I think prices are really inflated in there. And I never sell my blue diamond stuff, and I've never purchased anything in it. But I'll take a look. Yeah, you never use it. There is no need for the player marketplace at all. And I don't know if they plan to do what they did on the Korean server, which is split blue diamond. So it used to be red diamond, blue diamond. And then things that you would sell on the marketplace would get you green diamonds. So it was pretty weird. They did do a lot of weird shit with the player marketplace. But I can take a look. My next video is going to be a rant about fucking soulstones. They are really bad in this version. I mean, I just can't get into it. Yeah, a piece of S grade on the auction house. Let's see. Let's see what the auction house is actually like. I don't even know how to get in there. Trading post. Okay. Scroll enhanced weapon is worth 54. Registered at lowest price 754. Okay. 54 blue diamonds. How much are 54 blue diamonds? Diamonds. $1. So it's $1 for an enhanced scroll. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. The game sets the price though, that's the problem. Like, look at that! 609 blue diamonds for an S-grade samurai longsword. 3,500 for an R. Fucking hell. That's expensive. It's just not worth it. Got a good way to farm C-grade soulstones. No, not in this version. The only thing I can think of is just buy the chests. Go to your clan store and just buy the soulstone chest and you'll get it done really, really quickly. Like, it's ridiculous how quick you can do it if you just buy them. Are you playing the Korean? Yeah, I do. I have a level 186 Dwarf Slayer on my Korean server. I neglected her for a while. I did stop playing. I was trying to do Monster Codex farming, and it caused me to quit the game because I just got really fed up. Let me just change this. Battle. And just do it this way. Are they really gonna start attacking me here? No, okay. So pricing the trading post is stupid. Yeah, it is. It's really stupid. It should be able to be set by players, similar to the Steam Marketplace. Having a minimum maximum on it is just insane. It's not good. Because there is no way an S piece of like an S weapon is worth 600 blue diamonds. Like, it's not worth $10. If it is, then my current like account is worth like $1 million already. They really need to lower the prices. Is A-grade equipment good? A-grade equipment is what you're aiming for all the time. That is what you need. And that sounds stupid, but that's what you want to, that's what you always want to combine to try for rare armors. And A-grade stuff doesn't come very often, so treat it with respect that it deserves. But depending on your level, A-grade might be perfect. R grade might be perfect. S grade might be perfect. Never have I seen UR grade being perfect, but they are starting to do ridiculously strong dungeons in other versions of the game. The SEA version, I think, just released those, and people are complaining that they're too hard. Okay, hold on. I do have something to say. Ninja A grade is good. You just gotta keep going. Monster Codex seems like it would burn out quickly. Okay, in this version with the summoning stones, it's actually really nice. You can just do it when you want, and you do get quite a bit at one go. The summoning stones was pretty alright. Unfortunately, the Korean version doesn't have that, and you do have to farm the characters up, and that did kill my enjoyment of the game. Is there such thing? Yeah, Lineage 1 was a PC game. Lineage 2 was originally a PC game too. Lineage 2 Revolution, which is this version, is like a spin-off kind of Lineage 2. Lineage 1 has Lineage M, which is, it's basically as if they just took the original version, ported it to mobile, and added ridiculously pay-to-win shit. If you think like other things are pay-to-win, Lineage M is like, I've looked into it. It is just insane. Plus the gameplay is really hard. Like, it just looks terrible. The graphics were bad. It's actually on mobile phone. I think there is a really old video on this channel, probably 3 or 4 months ago, where we look at the differences between Lineage 2 Revolution and Lineage M. But Lineage M, I believe, has zero chance of being exported globally. It's only in Korea. And I'm not sure they have the will to spread it out, because they know Lineage M doesn't have... Lineage 1 didn't quite have the same staying power as it did in Korea. Like, people are still playing Lineage 1 in PC rooms these days. People invest in the markets too. In the new mentor, how do you claim things? Yeah, you can claim 5 a day. 5 every reset, I should say. And yeah, I mean, you just gradually progress through. There is no rush. That's the thing. Someone was saying like, "Oh, your journey is you've only just finished journey 1." There is no rush to complete those journey things at all. Zero rush. Plus, most of the rewards are shit anyway, so like, there is zero reason to actually care about them. The mentor thing is pretty good though. Hey guys, come back in the corner. Dudes, don't let this ant eat me. Oh, come on, stay in the corner, people. What's my health getting? Okay. One of the issues between, like, when you come from a mobile game to emulator is, on mobile, everything is designed to be seen at the same time. So because the screen is small, you can see your character, you can see your hit points at the same time. But as you start to play on bigger devices, they become more spread out. Like, your eyes, my eye now is focused on where my character is, so I cannot see my hit points. Attack as much as I can with that and run. Right, I'm going to just stand in the corner and heal up a little bit. I'm level 51 and I'm always starved of gold for just forging. If you're starting to starve of gold, don't use go to your settings and make it so you cannot pick up C grade stuff. B grade and higher. If you're trying to be very cost efficient, B grade and higher is all you need. Like, just remove C grade items completely from your shit. I think the ideal is to go 2 below the current level of armor you have. So if you want to upgrade A, have C's. If you want to upgrade S, use B's. If you want to upgrade R's, cost efficiently, you would use A's. But obviously, that's going to take forever, so you use B's. Just turn off C. If you go into settings, let me just show you. If you go into settings, And I think it's battle. Oh shit. Battle. Here, auto grade, auto loot, minimum grade. If you turn that to B, you will only pick up B grade stuff. Actually, I'm going to do that now. And only picking up B grade stuff is... It's rough. You won't pick up a lot ever. But, I mean, you have to do it. Alright, let me just... See, I have no luck with any of that stuff. Like, we've been killing for, what, 30 minutes? And I just had enough for three levels of donation. C-grade gear is just as cost efficient. I mean... Is it... Like, you spend a lot of fucking... excuse my language. You spend a lot of Adena doing it, and it feels like you make no progress. So maybe it is cost efficient, but it's just not worth the inventory space or the EXP or whatever. It's just, I don't know. It just drains your bank account quicker. It drains your gold. Ah, maybe that's it. It drains your gold quicker because you get more of it. I don't know. Elites is generally the one that you want. For weapons, elites and bosses probably, but elites I think is a little bit better. Bosses is very general. Elites is much more widely used. Boost everyone and run because I'm about to die. Don't you look at me, Ant. Anthony! Anthony, no! Yeah, anyway. DE dagger is best for dwarf dagger is best for farming, human dagger is best at debuffing, and elf dagger has the best AoE. I think he's talking about what weapon to choose, maybe? So if you choose the gladiator or that kind of stuff. Oh, there's one other thing that a lot of people forget. Well, not forget, but we kind of overlook. Spellslingers have the easiest way to upgrade their weapons because they only have one weapon type. So they have no variation when it comes... Oh, for God's sake, son. Sell. Alright, fine. We'll sell. Bulk sale. Yes, everything's C grade. Wait. I don't want to sell those. Why would you sell those? Okay, sell. There's no point right now. If I have no Adena, I have no reason to keep the items in my bag. Okay, hold on a second. I'll take a look at that question. The answer is always rare sets. For gears, the rare... I think rare has its own set type. Its own name, and I think it always matches. The rares always match. So the rares are always... That's why it's like... What am I looking for? Well, just get goddamn rare shit. And it will boost your stuff nicely. But I mean, rares are quite difficult to get at the beginning. It takes time. Otherwise, your best set, one of the best item sets when upgrades equipment speed to A. No, it's all RNG for upgrading. All RNG. When you're combining, it's RNG. That's why the staff classes, the magic classes, are the easiest to upgrade your weapons. Is because when you upgrade 2 RNG things, you only have the chance of getting the staff, and you will use a staff, right? But as a warrior, I have a choice between 2 swords and a shield and sword. And I only want 2 swords. Right? I only want 2 swords. I have a 50-50 chance of getting what I want. Whereas the spellcasters have a 100% chance of getting what they want every time they roll an RNG roll. So you usually find that healers and spellcasters usually get their strong weapons earlier than everyone else. It's because there is no RNG in it. They have a 100% chance to pick up a staff. I've only combined 3 times so far. And Vic, I want to come and lick your face. Oh yeah, you can also get pole arms as warriors. So you have the worst chance of getting the weapon you want. I forgot about pole arms actually. But yeah. Vic, I'm gonna come lick your face for a bit of that luck. Because I've combined like 7 or 8 now, and I've just got normals. Pride, that's just mean. He doesn't deserve a donkey punch for that. Like, oh wait, what do you mean by donkey punch? Donkey punch has a different meaning for me. I think I was spoiled by Urban Dictionary very early, but you don't deserve a punch. I just want to lick his face. Get some of that look for myself. You know? Ah, run away. Alright, so here. I'm gonna die if one of these motherfuckers attacks. I almost hit instant revive. Spot revive. Please. You were killed by Ant Patrol. Is it gonna do this again? Is there any method you recommend for leveling runes? We're talking about the little purple runestones, right? These ones. These. Just auto imprint. Don't worry about it. I always just try to do it in order. And as I said, you'll find that eventually you'll just have millions of stones left over. They just drop randomly. Anything that will drop items will drop runestones generally, but you get them in such small amounts. The only way to get runestones really in a... Oh, I still have coffee. In a good amount is through the tower. And just make sure you auto-clear it every day. The auto-clear will give you roughly 1,300 at about floor 35. By about floor 60, it will give you something like 4,000 or 5,000 a day. Oh, get out of here, ants. Go, go, go. Runes eat so much Adena from page 5. Yeah, but when you get to that point, you will be swimming in Adena as well, because you won't... A lot of your upgrades come at early levels. once you get what you need, once you get all the, let's say you want R gear. Once you get all the R gear, you won't be spending as much gold. If you're looking for rare gear, once you get all your rare gear, you're not going to be spending much gold. So the further you get along, the less gold becomes important. The less Aden becomes important. Yes, you can donate gold. Stop donating gold. Gold is useless for most guilds. The only reason I keep donating guild is because I want the clan tokens. But a lot of people say that gold is not that important for guilds. And it's also really easy to come by. If you need it, you can get, if you have, let's say you have 30 members in your guild. Each member donates 75,000 a day. That's 750 times 3. That's 2.25 million a day. And I don't think there's much in the guild thing that uses more than that in a day. I mean, you could do buffs and shit, but it really depends on the guild. I know my guild stopped asking for Adena because we just had too much of it. Plus the guild gets Adena from dungeons and things like that. Bloodstones and Starstone. Proof of Blood. I keep saying Bloodstones. Proof of Bloods and Starstones are way more important. But yeah, just auto every day. Just do as much as you can. Get as much runes from the tower, and then just complete that. It's all luck based anyway. Like super luck based. Like I failed 5 times on a 90% chance. Like I felt like I was playing XCOM or something like that. You have a 90% chance of completing this, and then it's like, yeah, but that other 10% is the one that's gonna bite you in the balls. Oh, I hate the RNG and the leveling up stuff. It's like enchanting. Enchanting is awful. Not enchanting. Enhancing is awful. Oh, hey, you're at level 8. You have a 40% chance of passing. And if you fail, you go down. And you're not going to buy the freaking... you're not going to buy the protection because it's not worth it. Right? At least there's floors. I mean, 7 is a pretty good floor. 10 is a pretty good floor. 15, that's when you start to get into ridiculous percentage chances. Like, you have a 3% chance of doing it. Oh, no. Ugh. So if you ever play the Blade Dancer and you're farming like this, the general idea is if you're really, really weak, is to smack from the back, and when this skill, the spinny skill comes up, tag as much shit as possible, so you have more chance of getting items and things like that. So right now I'm not going to use it until we have a big stack again, which is going to be in a second. Let's pull these guys up here. C-Force coming down. Right now we're going to tag as much as we can. Go, and now we should get a decent amount of items from these, or at least EXP and gold. Actually, does Adena count as a drop from monsters? I think it does, right? Yeah, it does, because you can kill monsters and not get Adena. That's bullshit. Hold on. Whoop. Enhancing reminds me of Maple Story. You have to get protection scrolls to actually upgrade items without them exploding. Yeah, that's exactly what this feels like. Oh no, I just used that skill by freaking muscle memory. That's really is what it feels like. Like, if you don't spend to get the protection, don't enhance your gear past 7. And slowly use the free protection things you get. I didn't think I was that low. So yeah. the Aden. Ah. It's because they want you to spend money on Adena, I guess, is why Adena doesn't always drop. It should always drop, right? Most games will always give you at least some copper or some gold for doing those kind of things. And it just doesn't seem to do it here, you know? Loot is very restricted. Like, I'm even getting 20% more Adena. I'm still getting jack shit. Like, if I was, like, one of these heroes, right? And I was only getting 43 Adena every time I killed a giant monster, I think I'd go on strike. The minimum, like, surely there's minimum wage in these kind of universes, right? And killing a giant ant that will eat you alive would it should get you more money, right? Like, these things are dangerous. They've obviously eaten people before, and that's why they have equipment to drop, and that's why they have gold to drop. But if you're getting paid for it, you should get paid a lot more. Shit, he's gonna attack me. Boom! Alright, gotcha. So today, yeah, we're just gonna farm for proof of bloods, farm for equipment, anything that drops is what we're looking for. And I'm gonna hopefully, oh wait, I was gonna say hopefully I'll level up soon, and I'm still only just 46, halfway through. I want to be able to auto this. Oh, I lost my combo bonus again. Oh, rough. To be fair, why would a spider have a coin purse? I just said the spider would have a coin purse because it eats people. The reason we're killing them is because they have the taste of human flesh, right? So if they have the taste of human flesh, they've been eating people. That's why they have coin purses. Or it's someone paying you for killing them. Like, oh, hey, if you kill an ant, I'll give you, and in this game, I'll give you 1 Adena. Like, I think that's why. But why would they have items in general? Like, this is one of the things. Like, if the ants are really eating that many people, how are there still people in the universe? Like, unless there is some kind of cloning thing. Or, what if, right, these ants are actually super smart and they have their own forges and we just can't see their equipment? Ever thought of that? They have their own, like, economy. They have their own, like, work. Everyone has a job to do. They live in a society where everyone works for each other. Ants are very communist. Everyone knows that. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe they have their own little anti-society. We don't know. We don't know. It always annoyed me in RPGs when you kill the big bad guy who has this amazing looking sword. And you're like, oh, I'd really like that. And then he dies and nobody picks it up. Oh, hi, we'll just leave this sword on the floor. Why would you do that? Doesn't make sense. If I just killed someone who had a beautiful sword and, like, you know, everyone's happy that I killed them, you're damn right I'd take that sword. You're damn right I'd carry that home with me, stick it on my shelf, or I'd sell it. Why would you just not use it? Just RPGs in general, man. RPGs in general. Oh. Oh, I need to ask. There is, if you didn't know, Black Desert is releasing a mobile game in Korea. And they just, I think they either just launched or they just opened their pre-registration. How was the pre-reg? And if you haven't seen anything from Black Desert Mobile, I think we're going to be doing something on it when we get the video footage. Because damn, it looks so good. We might try to either compress what we know or wait until it comes out. I'm not sure where we're gonna go. But seriously, it looks so good. So freaking good. Heck yeah, I got triple S at level 38 in the XP dungeon. Ooh, look at you. Now do it with 3 minutes left. Hold on. I need to just quickly say something. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just have a few things. A dwarf archer OP. Dwarf archer. For some reason, like, I just cannot imagine a dwarf archer in, like, these kind of fantasy settings. Like, shoot a bow and arrow over 300 meters with, like, superpower that can kill armored things. Like, there just wouldn't be enough strength in the bow, right? Like, physics-wise, you wouldn't be able to do that from distance as a dwarf. The bow would need to be much, much bigger. The string would need to be super tight. They'd need to have, like, incredible strength. I'm talking, like, more than your usual RPG strength to be able to do that. Like, you'd need to be like the Hulk to be able to pull back a bow strong enough to pierce armor as a dwarf. Crossbows are a thing, but they don't use crossbows, do they? They use bows. And even crossbows are not as good as an actual bow at distance. Crossbows are more like a shotgun. Longbows are more like sniper rifles. Yeah, so apparently there was a live stream for Black Desert Online and I missed it. I use a bow made out of ice. They have to use the bow twice their size and they have to be ripped as fuck. I don't think they need to be ripped as the fuck. They need to be ripped beyond all possible comprehension. Like, they would need to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger swallowed Arnold Schwarzenegger and consumed his mass to be able to pull anything powerful enough to break armor. Here's another thing. Most of the bows in Lineage don't have strings. What are you shooting with? Like, I've read that a lot of games either don't put the projectile or don't put the string in the bow because it's too complicated and it causes unnecessary lag. I know that Guild Wars 2, you had the projectile come out, but there was no string. Or was it the other way around? I know there's a few games like, oh shit, I got trapped. So basically, she's a really ripped little girl. She's not little. She's over 100 years old, dude. She's a dwarf. But she looks like a 10-year-old. And in the Korean version, she doesn't wear shorts. She does the like that. Skirt goes up, you see everything. I feel conflicted at that point. Magic. Yeah, it is complete magic. It does cause clipping issues. Strings and things like that cause clipping issues because it's just not worth the extra power. So they shoot magic bows from magic strings. Magic bows from magic strings. I am a dervish. Oh, fuck me. Look at Pooper and Alex right here. Just chilling out. Tanking basically a colony right here. This is the type of shit I would pour molten metal on just to get rid of them. I hate ants. Not just one ant though. Like, I hate swarms of any kind of insect. Ugh. Except spiders. Spiders are bros. Everyone should respect spiders. But they're not technically insects, are they? They're arachnids. I need to do this just to... I live in Florida. Fire ants are real. Oh, please, God, no. Like, even the little shitty... I keep dying, but I'm not... I'm trying to focus on chat and the game at the same time. And I can't move chat closer to this window because if I do, then it will screw up my streaming. Fire ants, I would rather kill myself than have to deal with fire ants. Like, oh, no. Like when I was watching Ant-Man and when he's running with the ants, I was sitting like this. Like, I can watch anything in the theater. Violence, horror, except for fingernails and eyeballs, but that's different. But when Ant-Man is just running along with the ants and they're being all broified, Jesus, I hate that part so much. It's literally the worst thing in the world. Ugh. Oh, man. No. Just no. Ugh. And when he has them in the house and they're all over the floor. Oh. Oh. Oof. Oof. Now I'm just thinking of ants all over the floor and now my feet are itchy. Oh. I need to stop jiggling about, but I feel like there's ants on my feet and now it's horrible. Yeah, spiders bros because they don't swarm. They only swarm when they're baby spiders. Because the mother lays, what is it, like 1,000 freaking spider eggs or something like that? That would terrify me. When they're born and they're little baby spiders. But otherwise, man, spider bros. I mean, if I found one in my car, I'd shit my pants. Like, if it's a giant spider and I'm driving, I'd probably crash the car. But if it's like little spiders, I don't mind. Quick spiders can fuck off though. I hate quick spiders. Any insect that is really, really quick at running, they just look too freaky. And I'd just rather not bother. I would take a flame to my house if I found like a huntsman spider or something in there. Black widows, they're you know, dangerous and stuff. But no, bro. If I found like a quick spider, I'd crap my pants. Sometimes the skills aren't registering. Let's give C4 a boost because he's the strongest, right? So with the Blade Dancer, I only carry the P attack buff. I might need to up that to the attack speed. I might change it to the attack speed one. But I haven't leveled them at all, so they're still really basic. I might have to buff it though. Right now I'm only doing passives. Hold on. Characters, skills. Passive. How could I fix? Oh, no. Oh. I have no gold. I'm broke. Wait, what? You should not live in Austin. There are a lot of spiders. Yeah, I am not gonna live in Australia ever. Never, ever, ever. I can't like YouTube links on YouTube. Did it come up? What did it say when you tried to link a YouTube clip? Was there anything it said? Did it say like you cannot link YouTube links or you cannot do links? If you give me the title, I'll look it up, and if it's horrifying, remove any address and try again. What if you hit the oh wait. Give me the title. If you're trying to share a video, give me the title. And I'll check it on YouTube. And if it's I swear to God, if it's ants crawling on someone's face or feet, I will shit my pants. Is it a good idea to get an RS weapon and then worry about upgrading other stuff? That's what I did on my... Oh shit, son. You put that in and now... that's what I did on my Korean account. I just upped everything to... I upped my weapon to SR. All armors to R. And then focused on just getting rares from there. That is a good strategy, actually. It does make you much tankier. You can farm a lot easier. Okay. I don't know if you're going to get sound effects from this. But let's see. Wait, it didn't come... What? Oh, I just... For some reason, I only got eiders there. Hold on. Oh, Jesus, what? Okay.
So we have a picture here.
Put my earphones in. Oh, fuck me.
So we have a picture here from Cassandra in Wagga Wagga. She said, mate, I got this huntsman on my dunny roll. What the fuck do I do? Well, I'd be pretty fucking scared.
Wait, you guys can hear this, right? I think this is coming for the desktop thing.
If that spider, that looks like the world's biggest fucking huntsman. And that's a brown-legged kidney huntsman, the fucking most dangerous spider on the fucking planets. Alright? Now, a lot of my viewers don't live in Australia. And unless you couldn't fucking...
Alright. What else? I'll watch that later, jeez. No actual spiders, it's a guy. Yeah, like... Just from the opening, I know this is a video I'm gonna watch over and over again. There's a fucking spider on me, Danny roll. Oh wait, now I got Lineage sounds. Ugh. I'm gonna watch that much later. Sounds bogan as fuck. Yeah. It doesn't sound particularly nice. I'm not Aussie. I had Aussie friends, but I'm not Aussie at all. However, the one thing I did pick up from my Aussie friends is the use of the C word, which entered my normal vocabulary and has not yet left. The C word is definitely one of those words that you end up using over and over and over again. I try and bring it up onto the video, but my stream settings are set up so I don't have to do anything in the morning because I don't get chance to start until 11:15. So it's a quick setup job. This computer needs to move a lot. I'll watch it. You are Aussie. Vic, you're Aussie. You're not Aussie. You haven't used the C word in chat yet. C word is an endearing term. It is. I've tried to tell people this when I keep using it. It's like, oh, it's just like saying, like, in my hometown, we say, like, love. You're right, Bab. Like that. Bab is the same. But I would use the C word in place of it in Korea, and I got told off a bit too much. Hey. But yeah, we say Bab. Well, you're right, Bab. But the C word is just so much more useful, you know? Can't call someone a Bab if she's horrible, but you can use the C word and they won't know the difference. Yeah, I'm like casual swearing is something that I do a lot. Also, is it a good idea to use stones to get an RS weapon or just combine? Just combine. Save all your... sorry about being late, by the way. Oh, wait. I'll show that. There you go. Weedle the Wizard. Also, it's a good idea to use stones to get an RS weapon or just combine. I would say don't use your stones on anything other than rares. But with weapons... you'll only ever need one set of stones. So if you're going for it, go for if you're at R already, go for stones. If you're only at S, combine. So R to SR, use stones. Americans don't react well if I'm being called sick, cunt. Yeah, so R to SR, use a stone. S to R, don't. I had to, like, the Autobot put that down, and I kind of, you know, I had to let that through. But yeah, you get so many stone pickers and stones in general. For armor, you will always never use don't use your armor stones for anything but rare armor. But for weapons, yeah, upgrade it. Unless you're really attached to your armor and you don't want it to be rare or whatever. Man, I'd like to visit Australia, but the spiders scare me. Like, spiders really do scare the crap out of me. But I know that if I lived there, I'd just get used to them. But worth to get an SR white. Or should I save stones and enhance? Okay. With weapons, SR white is okay, and you kind of are okay to use the stones. Armor stones are nearly always in short supply because you have so many pieces of armor. But because you only really ever use one weapon, you can use weapon stones to go from... Only do it from R to SR though. Don't do it from anything else. Because getting an R piece of weapon, getting an R weapon anyway is just a pain in the ass. And getting it up to plus 30 is even worse, because weapons don't drop as often as armor. So yeah, if you want to get a quick boost, and you want to be able to deal a lot of damage to stuff like in dungeons, like I'm doing now, then yes, get your SR weapon. Even if it's white, just go for it. If it's a normal one, if it's non-rare, just do it. It gives you, it opens up a lot more. You'll be able to farm more. You'll be able to farm more efficiently. And then if you farm more efficiently, you'll find that you'll start getting more items. And then you'll find that you'll start getting more... Fuck me. You'll find that you start getting more stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. There you go. Durian Rider. Like, I'm looking at that guy's image and I'm like, ugh. The video you sent, was it Vic who sent? Or was it, oh no, it's Pride. I don't know why you can't share YouTube. I think the reason why you can't share YouTube links is to stop people from just spamming the crap out of their own channels and their own videos in other people's live streams. I think YouTube really want to try and at least have some kind of presence against Twitch. I don't know if it's working. I think it's working, especially for mobile games. I think YouTube is the best option instead of Twitch. Twitch is much better for PC gaming communities. But for mobile, like, I think YouTube is #1 right now. For me, it is 1:25. It is almost lunchtime. Actually, my official company lunchtime started an hour ago. I just take mine later now that I'm streaming. Alright, I need to ask my coworker something. You bastard. The problem with Galaxy phone, like the Galaxy Note, is sometimes it's just a little too big and you don't expect it to be that big. You wanna record voice after the stream? Like, he needs the microphone. Oh, he needs the computer, I think. Oh shit, I should watch what I'm doing. Oh, right, hold on. This chair is super uncomfortable. It's like just a crappy office, like the meeting chairs. Oh, it's giving me a backache. Okay, I'm gonna message him. Alright, I got about 15 minutes. I need to go eat lunch. I'll tell them when it's closer time. You play Korean server? Do you live in Korea? Alright, I do live in Korea. I do play the Korean server, but this is my American server account. Oh, there's Isaac's game. He does a lot of videos too. Get away from my farming spot. There's gonna be a war here in a minute if some people are trying to take this farming spot. I just get the feeling people are just gonna PK the crap out of each other. So yeah, I do play the Korean server. I'm level 10 with level equipment. What time? Oh, yeah. Is A rank so good? At level 10, yeah. Anything is good at level 10. I think in terms of the game's progression, at level 10 you're supposed to have one high level pull. So you're supposed to have one thing which is A grade or better. So any more than that, you're swinging. What do you do in Korea? I do this kind of stuff, video production and news. The Mobirum channel, I do a lot of content creating. I do writing, content creating, image creating. Not really image creating. I'm too lazy to learn Photoshop. But I do quite a lot. I originally came as a teacher though, and just gradually built up my roles and positions in companies and stuff. It's just how it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. What's this guy doing? Really? Alright, everyone else is down here and C4 is up there. Bring those guys over. At least I'm not wiping the team, you know? That would be terrible. Right, I need to stand at the back for a little bit. This guy. Still getting 118 experience. Is my height? It's still pretty good. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Come on, Quake. You can do this. No! Why? Why would you do that to me? Alright. I have 10 minutes before I need to go. Kind of. We need to use this room for something else. Alright, so my plan today is after this, I'm going to continue farming, but I don't think I'll be able to join here because I do have work to do. I have some writing stuff to do. So I will be back tomorrow at 11 o'clock. 11:15, I think, is tomorrow's time, but I'll set it all up on the schedules and stuff. But we're not done yet. We still have another 10 minutes. So ask away any questions you have about life and career. I can answer as well. But my life and career is pretty dull. I am married. I do have kids. So like, you know, there's not much to talk about in Korea. But I've been here a long time, so career is really normal for me. So if you do have anything to ask. 12. It's no, wait, what? 11:15 a.m. Oh yeah, okay. So tomorrow's stream should start 11:15 a.m. Korean time, which is 2:15 UTC, which is, without looking, 7 hours to PST, 2 hold on. 7 p.m. PST. I think that's right. It will be, I'll set up the schedule after the stream and then it'll tell you how long until, but it'll be roughly 22 hours. 20 hours from now. Turn my mic up some more. I didn't turn it off. Maybe I moved back a bit. Hold on. Let's move that up. There we go. Is that better? Okay. It's been informative. Thank you. So sorry. Do you speak and read Korean? I can read a little bit. I can read the characters. I can read them, but I don't understand it. Even though I've been in Korea a while, my Korean ability is very, very poor. But I make do. I can do survival plus a little bit extra, but I'm usually way too busy to study. I heard floor heating is amazing. No. Underfloor heating in old buildings is not as good as proper radiators in old buildings in England. Like the radiators that come up are much nicer when you have an older house than the floor. Why did you move to South Korea? For a job. Originally, I just came for a year, and I've been stuck here ever since. I finished university. I came here. I was just going to do 1 year, relax, take it easy, earn some money. And I ended up staying nearly 8 years now. Shit. Yeah, it is 8 years. Wow. Yeah, crap me. Do most people speak English? A lot of people do speak English, but a lot of people don't speak English. So it really depends. But you can get by with mixing the two. The younger people will speak more English though. That's generally what I found, because English education became like really, really important in the 90s and the turn of the millennium, just after the World Cup actually. So like it seems that a lot of people have been investing a lot into English since then. The only people who don't invest a lot into English anymore is the government. The government has kind of slowed down their English language teaching spending. Yeah, I mean, I do try to learn Korean. Just gotta look at the time. Don't want to overstay my welcome in this place. Ah, itchy beard. So where is everyone from? Oh, thanks Ninja Bro for subbing. I still haven't set up the Streamlabs thing to do pretty stuff, but if you ask for a song, I will try to sing it if I know it. It's generally the rule. Most people speak English. Oh wait, I've already answered that. Ninja Bro, I have to say, any subscribers, anyone who subscribes, anyone who follows, I do have to say thank you. It really does mean a lot to us. I'm guessing your wife is not Korean. My wife is Korean, but she speaks English, and I should speak more Korean around her. Like, my basic Korean is pretty good. Is it easy to have a good quality of life? I mean, it depends what you are looking for a good quality of life. It depends what job you have and things like that. I think I have a pretty good quality of life. I have a house, food on the table, bills are paid for. It's almost identical to any other country. Honestly, I think Korea is very, very similar to what England is like in some respects. Like in terms of general standard of living, I'd say that it's very similar to what England is like. Alright. 5 minutes. Alright, I can do one more death, I think. Shut up, woman. Alright, from Canada, I've never been to Canada. I had a buddy from Canada a long time ago. He still is buddy, but I haven't been to Canada, and I still haven't been to the United States. North Carolina, United States. Why do I know North Carolina? What is North Carolina famous for? My girlfriend for 3 years is Korean, and I don't speak a word, so I get it. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Like, you can learn to read it really easily, actually. It is one of the easiest languages just to pick up and read, like to learn how to say the words. But like the vocabulary, I'm just bad at vocabulary, I think. Even grammar, the grammar is really hard as well. I think, if I remember correctly, I used to do like linguistic research. Korean is one of the hardest languages for an English speaker to learn due to the way the grammar changes depending on who you're speaking to. Different endings, different words. It does get very confusing for average English speakers. Plus, in general, native English speakers are just absolutely freaking lazy when it comes to learning other languages. Especially at school. Like, if you learn a language at school, then you might find it easier to learn. Why won't you go to Ottawa? I actually have a friend who lives near. I think he lives in Ottawa, Toronto. Is it Toronto, Ottawa? He lives near there. I should go, but I've spent all my vacation money this year by going back home twice. So we have multiple top schools. That's the one. My hometown is famous for pretty much nothing. My hometown is Dudley in England, and we're not a famous town. We're not a famous town. My school actually was famous for having the second worst education system, the second worst school, and the second worst education borough. That's the claim to fame from my area. English is your third language. If English is your third language, you should probably find Korean to be pretty easy to pick up. What are your other languages? Depending on your other languages, you might find Korean is a lot easier to pick up than you thought. If you speak Chinese, for example, I know that I've heard that Korean is really easy to learn from Chinese. I live in Charlotte, and wait, Charlotte used to have a basketball team as well, right? Wasn't Charlotte the Hornets at one point? Charlotte basketball. Charlotte 49ers? I've never heard of the 49ers. Oh wait, they're below. Didn't Charlotte used to have an NBA team or something like that? German, Japanese, and Vietnamese. What a mix of languages, but Vic. That mix is insane. None of them are linked at all. Charlotte basketball team. Yeah, it is the Hornets. NBA Jam. That knowledge is still kicking in. All right. I need to. That's for a while. Thanks for the farming. Back in about an hour. All right. So I'm just gonna fade out of this party. Leave party. Okay. I'm just going to stay here for a little bit and we'll talk for a few more minutes. First language is Russian. I mean, I understand exactly zero Russian. I know a little bit of German. But, I mean, I went to school in England. We studied French and German. And I remember exactly nothing of those languages, apart from like bonjour, je m'appelle Simon. That's the only French, and I had to put that stupid accent on for my tests because it gets you more marks. For some reason, if you put on a really dodgy French accent, you got better marks in your French test. It was really weird. Alright, my coffee is done, my tea is done, and I need to go eat. I am starving right now. So I want to say thank you all for watching one more time. We will be back tomorrow around the same time as we started today. I'll set it up on the schedule so you'll be able to see that. Any subs, any views, any chat. Thank you guys. Actually, I want to thank the guys chatting in chat. Vic, Weedle, Ninja Bro, Relax481, and then there was the guy earlier, Pride. I want to thank you all for chatting with me. Like, I do enjoy chatting, and it does make it easier for me to sit here and talk crap about the game. So yeah, make sure you tune in tomorrow if you can, and I would love you to come back. But guys, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. All right, peace, guys. Thank you, guys.